Okay, so I'm going to go to canister number 1. In order to extract the semen, I have to lift the canister straight up, where I hear it kind of banging on the inside top of the inner tank. And then I take it straight over, and I keep the handle, the fiberglass handle of the canister flush or tight against the opposite wall of the neck of the tank. When we're extracting the semen, we want to work as low in the neck of the tank as we can to minimize the temperature fluctuation on the semen. The handle of the canister has a fiberglass part and a metal part. Never expose the metal part of the handle of your canister. Use your middle finger again to pin the handle against the neck ring, and then I reach down and I grab my top of the cane between my thumb and my index finger, and I then grasp the straw with my tweezers and into the water.
As you can see, the canister is lifted. As it's lifted, it catches on the lip. You have to move it to the back of the tank as is shown here. Okay, and once it's to the back, you can lift it up. You can see he only lifts it to the fiberglass part and traps it with his middle finger. You can see now his two fingers are free, so that now he can get the semen and hold on to it, the container, and now he could use his tweezers to grab an individual straw and pull it out.
You only want to be 10 seconds in the neck of the tank, and in this demonstration I probably was over the 10 seconds. If you're having trouble with your tweezers extracting the straw, if you're having trouble identifying the cane of the semen, or any other reason, maybe you've got some fog on the top of the cane that you're having trouble identifying your bull, if you're longer than 10 seconds, immerse the canister back down into the nitrogen, let it stay down there for about 10 seconds or until it stops bubbling, and then bring it back up. And again, bring it back up, keeping it low, as close to the frost line as you possibly can in the neck of the tank. The canister back, you let it go straight down to the back of to the bottom of the tank, and then I use my thumb on the heel of the handle here, and I cock it, and it will slide into place. Once the semen has been placed into the thaw water, don't forget to put the plug back in the tank. Okay? That's a very important step. Our semen is in the thaw water and is thawing. It's 35 degrees Celsius for a half cc straw would be for 40 seconds minimum. We want to prepare our apparatus to get to carry out the insemination. We have a package of disposable sheaths, plastic disposable sheaths. I make a small nick in the end and I work one out at a time, and I keep these in the insemination kit. It's important that all this equipment is kept in a clean and relatively dust-free environment so that we don't contaminate either the semen or the cow when we're working on her. So I'll pull it out just a little bit to get a hold of it. I will also then prepare a paper towel, and I will fold this paper towel over in half and then half again. And of course it's critical now, once the semen leaves the thaw water, that the temperature is maintained on this. If we have temperature shock on the semen straw, we're going to start to lose sperm. So what we're going to do is we will take our gun out of the kit and we will place it in the paper towel that I have folded. I'm going to slide the paper towel down, and then with my clean hand, emphasis on clean, I'm going to warm the upper chamber of that gun. It's critical that it's warmed, and we will give it at least half a dozen good strokes, lots of friction on there to warm that gun up. I'll then slide the paper towel up to stabilize the temperature around the gun. I've got the plunger rod pulled down, and I will now go in and extract my semen straw from the thaw water. The semen straw is now placed in the paper towel, and it's alongside the barrel of the gun. It's not in the gun, and I dab it dry. It is critical that you get the water droplets off of the straw. Water and semen do not mix, and so it's critical that that there's no water comes in contact with the semen. The salts and the minerals in the water will immediately kill the semen. We want to double check to make sure that we've got the right bull. It's your chance to do that. We will then take our snippers, and we will I'll just lift the straw up just a little bit, and we will take our snippers, and just right above the column of semen, we will give it a snip. I'll expose the straw just a little bit more, and then I extract my semen straw. I never touch the pointed end, only touch the bottom end where the blue nodule is. I will insert the straw into the blue nodule, give it a half a twist, it locks in place, and then I will insert the combined sheath and straw into the barrel of the gun. And then in one fluid motion, bring it down to the thread at the base of the gun, and I will quickly thread that into place. I'll then take my plunger rod and I will push up, and this is called seating the straw. You'll push it up and you'll get a little bubble of semen started to come out the tip of the gun. And we will then take our paper towel and wrap it up and place it inside your coveralls. Again, this is critical that we try to minimize the temperature shock on the semen. The cow at this point should be already caught. We don't want to be running out looking for the cow at this point in time. She is caught and waiting for us. Okay, now once we've got our gun loaded and wrapped with a paper towel, there are a couple of other alternative methods of getting a gun prepped to get it over towards the cow and actually to help aid us in being clean when we make the cow entry procedure. One of them is the double sheath here, and what this is basically a small thin plastic bag. Comes on a roll of 100, and what you do is you just pull it out and pop it off. Now we also have there's a split partway down from the end. Okay, so we roll it between our fingers where the slit is, and that will spread it apart. And then we will take our gun, and we will enter the gun into the double sheath. And then we just pull the plastic double sheath over the loaded gun, and it acts as a protectant around the gun. And then we can enter that into the protection of our overalls, coveralls, jackets, or whatever. The other method that we have for protecting the semen and also in keeping our cow entry procedure as clean as we possibly can is the double rod. This is a hard plastic tube with a flanged end on one end and a white nodule on the other end. When I use them, I will just bring one out, and I will also insert it inside my vest or my coveralls, and I will use it to insert it inside the cow's vulva, and then I will take my gun and introduce the loaded gun up through there